cannot do what you're doing. This video will be a little story time because this is what I'm getting from the moment I have started. People feel insecure, they don't believe in themselves, in their abilities, that they can do whatever their mind is set to. You can do whatever that you want to do. Whatever your goal is, you can reach it. And when people look at my presence on social media, when they see me going live all the time on different platforms, when they see me posting on daily basis on multiple platforms, the quality of the content I'm putting out there, they get scared and they immediately feel that this is not something that they don't want to do. So I'm going to tell you a little bit of my story, what I do, how I do it, what are my reasons, and how you can crush your business and personal brand and whatever you send your mind to as well. Welcome back to my channel, Lenka from growwithlenka.com, helping you hit your online breakthrough. I'm working with entrepreneurs and business owners to build and leverage their online businesses through social media and online communication. And I also help them to become influencers in their niche so they can do what they love and live their dream lifestyle. People are reaching out to me throughout my journey. I cannot do what you're doing. The reality is I don't do that much. I don't work that many hours, and what I do is really not that hard. And to give you the whole story, if this is the first time that you see me, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification button to get notified when new videos are out and you don't miss out on any of these tips. My story goes actually back to 2008 when I was promoted in my bank job, when I was still in my university studying corporate finance, and I knew that the corporate world is just not for me. I was fed up with it for such a long time. I knew inside me that I'm an entrepreneur and that's a path I want to take. And I was always a jumper. Like, I had to learn the hard way, do a few mistakes, but I knew that I have to jump or I'm never gonna do it. I was procrastinating because I did not know what to do. I had no one to work with. I was brought up in very non-entrepreneurial way, like the poor dad kind of, I get an education and a good job way. So it was very hard for me to do the next step. I did not have the mindset nor the skills to do anything like that. Friday I was promoted, and Monday morning I came with a decision that I quit. I had to face the consequences because you cannot quit like the moment that you come to your job. I'm not coming tomorrow. I'm leaving this office right now and I'm never coming back. It had its consequences, but I was determined. I don't care what's gonna happen in my corporate world because I'm gonna be an entrepreneur and I don't care. So that was my way to start. I had no idea what I'm gonna do. That was like the craziest part of all. I highly recommend never do that. But I did this step. I was actually introduced to online marketing and an opportunity to be selling online marketing services to clients. And I was actually the middle piece when I had agencies and I was selling to clients, and I was actually outsourcing whatever I sold to the company that was good at that product or service. So, you know, if you don't know my story, I had been terrified of phone calls. I knew nothing about sales, zero knowledge, zero skill. And it was terrifying, hard. I was crying when making phone calls. My hands were shaking. I could not dial a number. It was that hard. And it was the hardest part, but I've learned the most out of it. When I've entered the world of online business, it was the same thing, completely new. Even though I knew some stuff from online marketing, I know how the world works, I knew approximately how to build things up. I was doing a few campaigns myself. I've built a few websites. I did promotions. I worked with social media. The moment, like before I actually started and entered this world, I went through Shelley & Johnson Marketing Impact Academy in 2016, completely changed the way I was thinking about online, learned a lot. Highly recommend. If you ever selling anything online, want to marketing online, this will help you a lot. So I've learned a lot. I knew a lot of stuff, but I never actually put myself out there. It was my dream. It was my dream to actually build my personal brand and be branding myself and selling stuff like behind the scenes. That was always my dream. I always wanted to learn that, but I never made the step. Even when selling for other companies' services, even with my own digital marketing agency, when I was providing services to other clients, that was all good. But I was not fulfilled. I was still not happy. There was something missing. There was something I still wanted to do. So I made the step, like with my second child, when the agency got so time consuming, I could not go any further. And I worked so many hours and it was not even worth the time. The income stream that was coming in, it was not worth it. One part of me was, I'm gonna make it. Started as an affiliate marketer because I did not know any good opportunity from network marketing world. I did not want to do any product sales as far as e-commerce or Amazon FBA, any of that. I wanted to stay out of the way. So I started as an affiliate marketer, learned a lot of stuff because my opportunities were really teaching how that is done, how to build online marketing, how to get leads online, the tools that you need, how to set up funnels, how to make them really convert, and all of that, like everything that you need to know as an online marketer to really even have it on autopilot. That's like something that has helped me a lot. But the biggest part was the networking part, and I was the entire time looking for network marketing opportunity that was the right fit. That was really something that I could connect with, something I can stand by. And the most important part were people, were the community, world leaders, people I can actually learn from. People, because success leaves clues, and I wanted a community, a family environment where I can actually reach out to anyone, because I've seen people where teams actually compete against each other, where they don't teach each other. One team has a secret and they're actually stealing people from the other one. That's crazy. That's not a right kind of mindset and environment I wanted to be a part of. So I've really looked for a company where you can have multiple streams of income, where you can build online, global online opportunity. That was not easy to find. 9 months. It took me 9 months to find something that really met my requirements. Company that will be here in 10, 20 years. Company that has a good compensation plan and is open to online tools and is actually ready and set and prepared to support their people as an online builder. That was not easy. So when I did like that, I had instant results. I was actually struggling throughout that journey as an affiliate marketer. I did make a decent income. It was not something I could really call a breakthrough. But the moment I have started, my first month, I ranked advanced. Actually, I got into 5th rank in the company. I recruited 90 people that got me to that rank personally. And I've made almost $4,000 my first month. So that was like, wow, what just happened? And I knew that I'm doing something right. So all it took actually to stay consistent and do what I was doing in the beginning would get me the results. The hard part was that people could not duplicate me because I am me, of course. So my advice to you, what does it take? Stop looking around. Stop comparing yourself. Your chapter 1 cannot be the same as somebody's 23rd. You cannot compare yourself. There is a journey that is required to go through. There's just no way. When you start swimming, there's no way you're going to go to Olympics next year. You just will not. There's like very little chance. So you have to go through the journey. You need to have extreme work ethic and discipline. There's just number one thing, work ethic. You have to master your craft. You have to know what you're doing. You have to know why you're doing it. You need to build it over here. And trust me, even a year ago, I was in a completely different mindset than I am today because I have my ups and downs. I have my struggle as a leader. I had to deal with team disappearing and rebuilding it all over again. That was new to me as well. That's a new experience I can talk about in some other video if you want to. So I have my struggles. I have my challenges because I am pushing myself as well. I have my limits that I can push through. Your limits maybe are somewhere else that are mine. But each and every one of us are on same path. We have just different steps to take at this point. So work ethic, discipline, master your craft, master your skill. You need to raise your value, why people are attracted to you. There is a reason why you want to learn from specific people. I have joined a person I wanted to learn from because I liked what they have done, how they've been doing it, and I wanted to learn it the same way. I wanted the clues. The success leaves clues. So I wanted those clues and I wanted to duplicate that. I wanted to duplicate those results and habits and steps. So I was going to do whatever it takes. I became coachable and done what was told me to do. And you need to have extreme motivation. For me, my kids went just to kindergarten. For me, it was not getting back to job because my husband knew that the journey was taking up my time from my children, from my agency, from my business, from his business where I could actually help him with sales. So the income that it was not making, he thought that it's not worth the time, it's not worth the hustle. And it was hard facing the environment. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? It's not worth it. And are you getting back to job? Now you have the time, your kid's gonna be in school. Are you getting back to job to actually bring home the income that you're not getting? Because I was making pretty decent money with agency in that B2B sector. And I was not making it in my online business. So, my struggle was I am not getting back to that world. That was time consuming. I was not free. I was not doing what I love. That's what I do right now with you guys, serving you, helping you, and really making an impact in a way that I can share with you everything I know and help you change your life. That's so much more for me. That's like the biggest reward outside the money, because once you pass certain income, you need your why to be bigger. What's your inspiration? What's your motivation? Where do you want to go after that? If you make, let's say 10K, usually that's a line where people feel pretty comfortable. They are safe, they can retire with their spouses and they can do really what they love. But what is the next step? There are so many miserable 6-7 figure earners that they don't have passion for anything. There's nothing that they love to do. What's the bigger purpose? You need to find something that will wake you up in the morning. For me, I hate mornings, but I have to get up every single morning. I have to push myself to do that. That's something I always say, do what you love. I do what I love, but there are parts I'm not really a fan of, like waking up in the morning and working while I can actually sleep. I love my sleep. So, there are parts that you probably won't like, but you have to overcome them. That's your sacrifice. You need a strong why that will keep you up. Strong why that when you have those 15 minutes, you will not waste it on social media. You will actually go help someone. Be clear, be absolutely clear about your why, because if it doesn't hurt, if it doesn't push you in a way that you're gonna lose your house in 1 month, if your motivation is not big and you will not go all in 24/7, you will make an excuse why not to do it and why not to make it happen. So I really hope this was helpful. Don't forget, it's all up here, it's in your mindset, and you cannot do it alone. This is an industry where you need mentors, accountability partners, and guidance. So I really hope this was helpful, and looking forward to talking to you tomorrow.